Hello, Aries, and welcome to your reading for October 2023. Spirit, yep, we're in October. I'm telling you, this is so crazy that we've hit the month of October. The year's going to be over and done with before we even know it. So insane. But we're not talking about the rest of the year. We're talking about October. So, Aries, let's see. What do we got? Page of Cups in the reverse. There's something that has come to you. Something that has popped up in your reality and you're like, don't know if I'm into that or not. Don't know if I'm feeling it, okay? This is underlying energy, so there's a current running through the month that speaks to that where you're like, yeah, not so sure about this. We'll come back to that as we need to. So, let's look at the rest. Oh my gosh, before I go, I totally forgot. For those of you who don't know this, I do a ton of stuff, not just tarot. So my information's in the box below of how to get a hold of me and see the other stuff that I do. Because there's a lot of awesomeness. Anyway, enough of that. Now back to you. Literally you. The card that represents you is Strength. Ooh. Why is that? What have you got going on? There's a big thing where you're like, I got to pull up my bootstraps, right? I got to put on my hazmat suit. I got whatever, right? I got to prepare for this. It's like, okay, this came to me, so I have to say it. Like, you're preparing for battle. Hopefully it's not that intense, but that's the saying, I guess, that came to me, right? So this is you. It's like you're getting ready for something. And I wonder if that's why this Page of Cups is like, you're like, I don't know that I want to take that into battle with me. Not so sure. We'll come back to that too. Because when we look at the overall energy, we have the Nine of Wands in reverse. What this is telling me is, because it's in reverse, Nine of Wands is about, there's something that you're going through, okay? Something you've been working on or going through that's like, you've been putting a lot of time and effort, and it's like, okay, you know what? I just want it to wrap up. It's like a project you want over and done with kind of thing, right? As an analogy. And when it hits the 9, it's like you can see the light at the end of the tunnel. You know you're close, even if you can't see the light. You know, right? You just innately know, okay, almost done. But I got to take a break. Well, break time's over. You got to push through, and that's why the Strength card is here. It's like, buckle up. Sorry, kids. You can't rest anymore. Break time is over. Break time is over. Get back at it, right? And that's why the Strength card is representing you. Speaking of you, let's look at how you see the situation, your thoughts and feelings. Emperor, I gotta take charge. And you know what? The Emperor is the card of Aries. So this is you really stepping into that Aries archetype of, okay, let's go. Let's get it done. This is who you are. Strength and the Emperor, both representing your energy, that's big and that's powerful. And that's you. But it's like, it feels like you're like, I'm on it. It's not even like, well, I'm not sure, whatever. It's like, no, let's go. Let's just do it. Let's get it done. You're not even hesitating. And Aries, you tend to be like that anyway. You're a fire sign. You're all about, yeah, let's get it done. So that it's just, even though you are sort of innately like that, that energy is ramped up in the month of October. So it's like, hold my beer. You thought I was a mover and shaker before? Look out. Look the fuck out, because it's happening, right? Don't get in my way. Don't get in the way of Aries, let me tell you. But this is a good thing. Like, I'm feeling it as a really positive thing. When we look at where this is all coming from, okay, check this out. We have the Queen of Imps. Oh my God, Queen of Wands. So I forgot to say also, this is the Halloween tarot. It's so cute. It's the month of October. I had to pull out this deck because it's so fun. So the root of this, I'm feeling this is you. This is you going, the Queen of Wands. I love her energy. I say she's a firecracker. Okay, she's my little firecracker. She's a fellow, I was going to say Earth, fire sign, right? She's very fiery. She's passionate. She wants to do stuff. She wants to get it done. Let's go. She has the resources. It's not even so much about the knowledge. She has that too, but resources. She's a magnet for that stuff. The King and Queen of Wands, all of the wands really are like that. They can just pull stuff to them. They're very attractive. They're magnets, right? I feel like this is you stepping into it. Like I said, all of this Aries and fire energy is just like so ramping up. It's like, let's go. Let's go. I'm just looking at some other cards here. You got quite the reading. Everybody does this month. Okay, so you're like, this is what's fueling everything. It's like, no, we got to keep going. Breaks, like I said, break time's over. You are the one who's calling break time is over. It's you. And maybe you're just calling that on yourself. Like, okay, done. Let's keep moving. We got to get back at this. And when we look at the card of the past, we have the King of Cups, but it's in the reverse. It feels, and it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman. This is somebody who, like, it's frustrating. It's someone who, from an emotional perspective, they don't have their act together. They're not responsible when speaking with their emotions. They don't want to step up. They don't want to take the reins. They don't want to be vulnerable. They don't want to talk about stuff. It's like, no, I don't want, I'm shutting down. I'm not having this conversation. Whoever this is almost like the catalyst for this thing, the root of why this is happening. It's like whatever behavior or words exchanged or whatever happened with you and that person, that King of Cups in reverse, I just described what they're like, the situation with them. You're going to know who it is. You're like, no, I'm not, homie, don't play that. No, that's not going to work for me. And this is why you're like, okay, break's over, time to move, right? That's why, again, that Strength card is here, and you as the Emperor going, okay, I'm stepping up again, or still, right? That kind of energy. And then when we look towards the future, this is once we get through October, okay? We'll probably touch back on this, heading towards the King of Swords. This is getting to the point, once you get through October, it's like, now we, it's almost like, and I'm going to double check the cards as we go through. It's like, you've been working the plan. You've been trying to figure stuff out, make the plan. Well, once you get to the King of Swords, now we're ready to execute. Now it's going, right? So once you get through October, it's like, listen, everybody, this has to happen this month. We got to get our act together this month, because come November 1st, it's go time, whether you're ready or not. Sink or swim, right? I feel like you're like, I don't want to use this word because it comes up a lot for the Emperor, like in a not so nice position. Like, you're a tyrant. You're like, I'm done. I'm done, and it's got to get done. So let's do it. Okay. So, and this could just be like your own internal battle, like you pushing yourself kind of thing, right? It doesn't have to be about and around other people. But I'm telling you, whoever this King of Cups is, they rattled your chain. They sure rattled your chain. Let me tell you. We're going to look at the good stuff, okay? There is some good stuff in here because you like pulling up your bootstraps and just going, let's get this done. That's an awesome thing. I love that. But when we look at where something that can help you, okay, this is some good stuff that'll come up this month. What you should focus on, what will help you through the month of October. We got the Lovers. This is making a choice. You might have some big decisions to make, or a big decision. Don't put it off. Do it, like straight on. Straight on. Just do it, right? This is your energy that we've talked about already through the whole thing. It's like, let's go. Let's go. Let's do this thing. Don't falter. When you have to make a big decision this month, just do it. Now, when we look at the protection position, which is something that may not be a good thing, okay, something you have to be mindful of, is the Queen of Cups. Now, it's funny because in the past, we had that King of Cups who's like, you're not helping me, dude, right? Like, you're not helping me at all. This is his divine counterpart, okay? Now, she's upright, but because it's in the protection position, it's like saying, it would be like, whoever this King of Cups is, it's their partner or partner in crime or best friend or whatever, right? Coming to their aid, like coming to their defense and going, well, you know what? It wasn't fair that you put this expectation on them or whatever. Ignore this person. Whoever this is, ignore them. They're going to be very much wanting to defend that King of Cups person, okay? But I don't think they're going to come at it like all nasty and snarky and stuff. I think they're going to be really diplomatic. I think they're going to be matter of fact. They're going to be like, well, I see you've done this. I don't think that's right. I think you should really speak to so-and-so and work this out or whatever. And you'll be like, thank you for your advice. No, thank you for your advice. Go away, right? You might want to listen to what they say. You might, that's our Page of Cups. Remember the underlying energy? I said it's something where you're like, yeah, not so sure about that. It's this person. That's who it is. See, it all comes together eventually. So now when we look at forces external to you, okay, so this is stuff you don't have control over. Stuff might be a surprise, what you don't see coming. We have the Wheel of Fortune, but it's in the reverse. It feels like, okay, the Wheel of Fortune upright would be saying, okay, this is happening no matter what, and it's going to keep moving. All right. It feels like this thing tries to move ahead in October, and then something happens where either someone puts the brakes on, or this thing just automatically the brakes go on, like, okay, this isn't going to happen. This isn't going to work. I say this because it ties into, who was it? Where's my card? Oh, remember how I said coming up in the future, like November 1st, like we've laid all the plans, November 1st, we're executing and we're moving ahead. That's why. In the month of October, the realization comes like, oh shit, this isn't going to work right now. We need to revamp. We need to look at this. We need to dot our I's, cross our T's, because we're trying to make this happen this month and it's not going to work. We got to wait. But this can't be put off forever. We can't just keep, kicking the can down the road. We can't do that. It has to move. So the next goalpost is going to be laid, right? And then it's like, okay. But like I said, this is going to pop up out of nowhere. It's going to be something you don't see coming, like, oh, shoot, we didn't think of that, or I didn't realize that, right? I hope this makes sense. And then once we get to the end of the month and we look at the potential outcome, we have the Six of Wands, which is a beautiful card, but it's in the reverse. Six of Wands is a victory card. It's like, hey, we did it. We crossed the finish line. We won the prize. We got the bonus, whatever, right? Because this is in the reverse, it's saying you're not going to get there, but you already know this. But because it's because it's a victory card, it's saying you're not going to get there yet. Okay? The victory that you anticipated by the end of October couldn't happen. Okay, couldn't happen, but that's okay. There's nothing wrong with doing the revisit and moving forward, because if you try to push it in October, it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. And I think that's another reason why you've got your Strength card. You've got your Emperor, right? These two representing you. This is why you're going to have a lot of shit popping up this month. Okay, Aries, you're going to have a lot of stuff popping up, but you know what to do because you're a smart cookie and because you watched this video. So there's that. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. I hope everything goes well. And yeah, please like, comment, share, subscribe. All that stuff really helps the channel, really helps me. And yeah, in the description below, I have some info on me and about what I do, because it's not just about tarot with me. No, honey, lots of stuff that I can do with and for you. All right, we're leaving it there. So yeah, good luck this month and we'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.